Hi, this is Brian Benz from Deloitte Recap, and today I'm going to show you part two of a series on running a business on XPages and IBM Lotus Domino. Uh, Very briefly, as we covered in the last presentation, this is about Deloitte Recap, www.recap.com. Uh, and Recap is a company that helps pharmaceutical and biopharmaceutical companies share data, uh, find partners, develop drugs, and deliver things to market through research and partner selection, et cetera, et cetera. Bear with me when I skip over to slide 7. Uh, in the first presentation, I told you a little bit about the applications that is built in Notes and Domino, a higher overview. And right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little bit about the recap site itself. We have three parts. The main part is Deal Builder, where we find out who to partner with when you're taking a new drug to market. A valuation analyzer to figure out how much that drug potentially could be worth based on past drugs and current drugs that are out there on the market. And also development optimizer helping find partners, labs, delivery methods, et cetera, for compounds that might be going out to the market soon. So here's the recap website. This is what it looks like at the start level. It's controlled by X509 certificates, so it's not publicly available unless you have a subscription. We have ways to search for alliances, contracts. We have indexes, which is basically listings of alliances, contracts, and some analysis of different drugs, different compounds, different partnerships. Valuation analyzer. Once again, we have alliances and contracts, but they're skewed a little bit more for valuations. We have a grapher here, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. We have some more listings of alliances and contracts for valuations. And we have a tour, some help. Development optimizer, you're able to search for compounds and clinical trials. You can graph out different parts of development processes for drugs, including attrition, performance, termination, pipeline, and I'll go through the details of what these are a little bit later. And then we have an index of different companies. Actually go into the company index here, and you can see, let's go for a big one, Amgen. You go into the company summary. As you can see here, we have different parts of the company that you can see. There's a lot of graphs here. I won't go into explaining the graphs in great detail, but you can manipulate them as well. We use XPages, Lotus Notes, and Domino for this website, and a graphing tool called AnyChart to actually get this information. There's all kinds of different details here. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, for example, are phases of drug trials, and these are the compounds that have been in the past or are currently in production. If they went to market and they had an approval date, this is what that information is. Basically, just an overview of the company clinical summary and the company index. What I'm going to do in the next session is I'm going to show you a little bit more about our search builders and some of the graphers and some of the cooler demos that we have there.